Hi everyone, welcome to another installment of Marketing Mondays with House of Untamed. My name is Sheridan LeBay, Creative Director with House of Untamed, bringing you weekly marketing tips for your branding and your business needs. So these tips will come by, will be really quick, no longer than 10 minutes, just sharing some tips that I've learned along the way and things I've learned from clients that I've worked with that more small businesses and brands should probably know. So today's segment is going to feature 5 quick things every brand should audit themselves and make sure they have. And these are just things that I've learned along the way from my own personal reflections with clients and just noticing a trend of key things that a lot of brands and businesses are missing. So the first thing is a website. Like, everybody should have a website. I don't care if you're selling ice cream, if you're selling sneakers, you're a DJ, you're a cleaning service, you do tax services, you need a website. Because as a consumer, I'm sure you hear about new businesses all the time. And the first thing that we're prone to do is going to Google the business. I know I do. Personally, when I meet somebody or I find out about a new business, the first thing I want to do is, okay, let me Google them and see like what's their website look like. And then I'm also looking at their website. Don't just have a website, but study websites of those in your brand. Or not even in your brand, but in your industry. Because every website is going to look different for whatever brand or industry that you're in. And just kind of look and see what your competitors are doing. Don't compete with them or don't mimic what they're doing, but you can notice a trend across construction firms. Their websites have a similar theme to them. If you're a fashion blogger, there's a different theme. If you're a DJ, it's a different theme. If you're a speaker, it's a different theme. There are different things. There are different themes that go along with what your website should convey depending on the industry that you're in. But a website is crucial. Like, even if it's one page, like, hey, here's about our business, you can contact us here. That's it. But you need to, at the least, own the domain name and get your website done. The second thing is social media presence. So along with website, social media presence is pretty huge. I know personally, and I know a lot of other individuals can probably attest to this as well, but we always go and see, okay, are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Like, what are they posting about? Are their pictures real? Do they have real clients? Like, those are questions I have all the time. So I make sure, even with House of Untamed, even though we encompass 3 brands, I still have an Instagram account because we need an Instagram account. We need a Facebook account. And again, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It's good to have those social media pages. You never know down the line. You may decide to want an Instagram, so at least have and own the Instagram name for your brand. The third thing you should have is a branding kit. Branding kits are super simple, are great to have just for overall brand cohesiveness. So one of the things you want to make sure you have is variations of your logo. So if your logo is pink and green, you want to make sure you have a pink and green logo with a transparent background. That means there's nothing behind the logo. There's no color behind the logo. And that's important because when you're doing flyers for your events that you may be having, when you have your website, when you're sponsoring something, even when you're using your logo to make a shirt, you need a logo that has a transparent background so that it can be cleanly placed on another object, whether it's a flyer, website, anything. You want to have a clean background. So that's huge. The second thing revolving around your brand kit is knowing the colors in your logo, which is really important. So say you have a logo and it's orange, and because you don't know your brand color, say it's this orange. You don't know your brand color, so you just go and you just like wing it and find a similar orange. While that is, easy to do, it's just not best practices for brands and to make your brand look good. So whoever's designing your logo, make sure you ask them, hey, what are the colors in my logo? What specific color is that orange? And they'll tell you it's, hashtag sign JKL000 or something like that. And that's important to know for everything, because when you're making flyers, when you're getting your website made, when you're buying t-shirts, business cards, you need to know those exact colors in your logo so that they can match it. It's just like if you were painting your bedroom and you wanted the purple in your comforter to match on your wall. You wouldn't just wing it and go to the paint store and buy a purple. You would take a picture of your comforter or take one of the pillowcases with the same color, take it to the store so they can actually match that color. So your colors look cohesive. Another important thing to consider in your brand kit is deciding what's gonna be your main fonts for your company. So many times I see brands and it's like one font on the website, one font on the business cards, one font here, one font there. And it's not to say you can't use a variety of fonts for your business, but just having some cohesiveness of what are your go-to fonts gonna be. The fourth thing is a media kit. So this can be phrased 3 different ways: media kit, press kit, media kit, press kit, and pitch deck. Couldn't think of the word, pitch deck. And those are all the same things. Pitch decks tend to be larger files, and they're probably longer, almost like a PowerPoint presentation about your company. And media kits usually are like 1 to 3 pages. Like, think of it as your digital resume for your company or your brand. Those things can include pictures, your social media stats, company mission, any big programs or initiatives you guys do. Those are all important things to include in your media kit. And those are helpful for a variety of reasons. When you're trying to reach out for collaborations, sponsorships, to pitch your company to someone, pitch your brand to someone, if someone needs to know about you very quickly, it's a quick 1-pager. It's very similar to information that might be on your website. So they all work together at the end of the day. And it's just a way for people to kind of read a brief summary versus going through your entire website. Unless your website is a 1-pager, then you could definitely send that too. The next thing is your business plan. So business plan is very important. It took me a while to actually get an official business plan, so I'm not going to act like I've had one forever because I was rebranding my business. But it's very important to have, just like it's important to have a pitch deck, because you never know the opportunities that pop up. And nobody has time to try to put a business plan together in 24 hours. You can, but I wouldn't suggest it because it's just a lot of information and research that goes into it. And you want to have those on hand because, one, you just want to know what your plan is for your company. But then the other reason is that, like I said, opportunities pop up all the time, and you want to have that information readily available so you're ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So those are quick 5 things that every brand and personal brand, business, even nonprofit should have: a website, social media presence on at least 2 platforms, a media kit / pitch deck / press kit, your business plan, and then your branding kit. And those are essential things. If you have those and you have questions about if you're on the right track, feel free to reach out to me at info@houseofuntamed.co. That's info@houseofuntamed.co, or you can DM me on House of Untamed on. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back every Monday with really quick marketing tips. It won't be longer than 10 minutes. My attention span's really short. If you're a personal brand or business or nonprofit, I'm sure your time is very slim anyway, so I'm not going to sit here and give you 30 minutes of tips and tricks, but I will give you things to think about and take back to discuss with your business partners or with yourself if you're a solo entrepreneur, on ways you can constantly make sure that you're staying on top of your business so that you're ready for when new opportunities come your way so you don't have to get ready. Until next time, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Bye.